Hello, welcome to your full body kettlebell workout. So my name is Trudy and I'm going to take you through a leg, upper body and ab blitz workout using a kettlebell. So before we get started, before we go into our warm-up, just make sure that you've got a little bit of space. Make sure you've got a little bit of room to move around, that you can swing forward, you can move from side to side. Make sure you've got some water handy. And also just make sure that you are feeling fit and well today and that you are injury free and that you can work to your current fitness levels. So we're going to go into a little warm up and then we're going to work the legs, then we're going to work the upper body, and then we're going to come down and we're going to work our core. So I'll pop some music on. Just get yourself sorted. And we go straight into our warm-up. So nice strong march on the spot. March out, pick up those knees. Turn off my notifications so I'm not pinging non-stop. Right, march it out. Nice strong march. Get those arms pumping. Get that heart rate up slightly. And we're going to go into a step and a tap, tap. So just move from side to side. Bring those arms forwards. So we're going to do a little cardio warm up. And then a kettlebell specific warm up. Before we go into our first block, which will be lower body. Curl the bicep. Into a hamstring curl. Down and up. Pull your heel towards your bum. Get those arms moving. And now bring it up with a reach. Squeeze in through that back. Back into a march. Bring those knees a little bit higher and pump those arms a bit more. Bringing it up to a jog. If you don't want any impact in your workout today, just keep marching. Take the feet wide, twist, twist. Twist through the waist and lengthen your arms. Now, reach up and over. Big reach. Twice more, side tap, or up into a jumping jack. Into a squat. So don't worry too much about the range. Push your hips back and down, staying lifted through your chest. Add a press, squat, press, press. So we mimic the exercise that we will do with the weights. Add a lift with the heels, drop and lifts. Great job. Heart rate's coming up as we take those hands up. Now into a tactical lunge. Step back. Drop the knee to the floor. Nice long step back. As you step back, back heel is off the floor. Now get a little deeper. Can you tap your fingertips under your hamstrings? Staying nice and tight through your core. One more on each side. And we're going to stack the hands. Toes are forwards. Stack the hands, push back. And then big punch through your hips. So setting up for your kettlebell swing. You must push your hips back. So you've got that hip hinge. So you go back, big punch through your hips. Powerful drive. One more. And then set up for your windmill. Heels are parallel, toe forward, toe to the side. Hip, push it out against the wall. And then we come down, up. Bringing your ear to your bicep. This is your basic windmill. One more and we switch sides. Make sure you change your feet position. Foot forward, toe out, heels parallel. Hip comes out. Tip, lift. 2 more on this side. Bring those toes to their facing back forwards. Stack your hands, hinge from your hip, punch. Squeezing your glutes at the top. So what you want to avoid is when we do the kettlebell swing, you see people swinging their arms. It comes from the hips. Back, punch through. Getting that hinge and not just doing a squat with an arm swing. 4 more. Bit more power, come on. Drive. Good job. Grab yourself a quick tipple. Grab yourself your kettlebell. So make sure you go with a weight that is within your current fitness level. Don't worry if you can't do all of the reps. So I'm going to put my stopwatch on. We are going to aim for 1 minute. Oh, stop the music now. 1 minute on each exercise. If you can't keep going for the whole minute, that is not a problem. You do as many reps as you can. Right, stopwatch is going on. Pick up your kettlebell. I'm going to start with a squat. So you've got the bell, the horns and the handle. Take hold of the bell of the kettlebell. Feet slightly wider than your hips. Push your hips back and down. Keeping your chest lifted. Any knee issues, you might need to just maybe do a top half. So as you push your hips back, your chest stays lifted and you are driving through your heels. Now as you push up to standing, squeeze your glutes. Option is to do this without the weight. So we're going to do a leg blast, lower body exercises. We've got 10 more seconds to go. One more squat, and we're going to do a basic swing. So take hold of the handle, hips back, punch through. It's all about that hip hinge. We are not squatting. We are not using our arms. Posterior chain, back of the body. Great job. Keep it going. 2 more of these. So keep hold of the handle, step the feet a little wider, turn out the toes, and we come into a plie. So now instead of the hips going back, they are going down. So we're going to move through one exercise to the next. Now you can go slower than me, you can go faster than me, or you can do as many reps as you can. Take a little breather and join in when it is the next exercise. Your workout, you choose. Make sure those knees track those toes. We've got another 10 seconds and we are going to do a swing variation. So we've done a basic swing. We're going to do an alternating swing. Do one more. Come up. One hand on the handle, toes forward, hips back, change hand at the top. There is always one hand on that handle. Always think about that hip drive. And if you've never done a kettlebell workout, you're going to feel this when you go to the toilet and you try to sit down tomorrow. Keep going. One more on each hand. Into our windmill, so we did it in the warm-up. Heels parallel, toes forward, toe to the side. Hip comes out, we tip, we lift. Imagine you're pushing this hip against a wall. Keep it going. Bring that ear to the bicep. We'll change it in 10 seconds. Switch hands. Make sure you set up that correct foot position. Toe forwards, toe to the side. Hip, push it against the wall. Turn, off you go. Tip, lift. Keep it going. Keep that hip out. Two more of these and we're going to go into a swing variation. So we've done two-handed swing. We've done an alternating swing. We're going to swing for 30 seconds on each hand. Pick a hand. Handle, hip hinge, drive. Drive. One more. Switch hands. Swing. Great job. One more swing. Right, step in. We're going to work the calves. Take hold of the bell. Lift, lower. It's also going to make sure that our shoulders are warm when we come into our upper body blast. So lift the heels, brace the tummy, and if you struggle for balance, keep that kettlebell at the chest. The stronger you are through your core, the easier you will find balance work. Keep it going. Feeling the back of those legs right at the bottom, the calf. We're going to come into lunges next. We have got 2 more of these. We're going to come into a tactical lunge. So we did it in the warm-up. Kettlebell in one hand, we step behind, we pass it underneath. Now this does require quite a lot of balance. If you're just too wobbly, go back to what we did in the warm-up. Step behind and tap under. Keep it going. Good job, everyone. Legs feeling warm now. One more on each leg. And we're going to do a figure of 8. So bell by the handle, take it round, other hand on the bell, down and around, down and around. Don't overthink it. Round and catch, and catch. Chest stays lifted. Great job. Once we've done our leg blast, we're going to have a little break and a drink. If you need one sooner, please take it. One more on each side. And we're going to do a rotation lunge. We're going to step forwards, twist over our front leg. So step, twist, switch. Again, lunges require a lot of balance. If you are just too wobbly, your option is here. Same move, you just haven't got the added weight of the kettlebell. One more on each side, come on, make it a good one. We've got an uneven rack squat coming up. Step in, rack the kettlebell. So rack means it's on the back of the wrist, and then bring it out to the side. Take out those feet, elbow up, tummy tight, down. Uneven rack squat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change hand. Rack it. Bring it up. Tummy tight. Off you go. Knees always track your toes. Keep it going. We've only got 2 exercises left after this. Last one. Take that handle. Romanian deadlift. Toes are forward, soften your knees. Hinge from your hip. Eye gaze forwards. Shoulders away from your ears. We show you that from the side. So you want the back position. Here, straight back. Keep that coming. Your RDL. One more exercise after this. And then we're going to take a quick water break. And then we're going to go into upper body blast. Great job. You've got 2 more of these RDLs left. Last exercise is your high swing. Punch through your hips. Nice and powerful. Now the weight goes above the head height, but it does not go over head height. So when you punch, we're stopping here. We are never taking it back, definitely not going back past the head. Great job, keep going. Twice more. Pop that weight down. First section done. Stop the timer. Right. Grab yourself a quick drink. If you need to, give the legs a quick shake. So we're going to follow the same principle for our upper body blast. We're going to move from one exercise straight into the next exercise. Minute on each, the single arm stuff. So unilateral movements will be for 30 seconds. Do as many reps as you can within the time. If you can't do the whole minute, that is fine. Do as many reps as you can. Stop. Join in when we come into the next exercise. Right, we're going to go in 10 seconds. Straight into upper body. So we're going to start with a shoulder press. 3, 2, 1. Core nice and tight. Up and then to the jawline. So up. Now as you bring it down, resist it. So rather than just letting it drop down, push it away and then resist and pull it down. Always making sure that you're nice and strong through your core, so you're not putting pressure through the lower back. So you can go at your own time. Keep it going. We are almost 3/4 through these. We are going to go into an upright row next. Two more of these. Now take the handle of the kettlebell. Keeping that weight close to you, lead with your elbows. Bring your elbows up to 45 degrees. So your elbows come up nice and high and the weight is close to your body. Avoid doing this and leading with the wrist. So elbows up. Keep it going. We are 3/4 of the way through our rows. Oh, hello shoulders. We're going to do a move called the halo next. It is a great move for shoulder mobility. We're going to go each side 30 seconds. Give me one more upright row. And then take hold of the bell. With your elbows in, draw a circle around your eye line. Great job. So you should see that kettlebell as it comes across there. So it's going behind the head. It's not circling on top. Now reverse the direction that your halo is going. Take it the other way. Elbows are still in. One more halo. Into a bicep curl. So relax your shoulders, elbows are in. So there's no swing through your upper body, and you want to avoid at all costs doing this because that will not do your back any good. So keep everything nice and strong. Squeeze through the front of your arms. Great work. By the end of the workout, we will have worked every single muscle group. Keep going. Few more of these and we're going to go into our first row. It's going to be a neutral row. We've got 2 more curls for the biceps. Now take the handle of your kettlebell and then take it so it's sideways on, okay? Just as if you was carrying a shopping bag. Now push your hip back, tummy tight, and then we're going to do a neutral row. So this is our neutral row. We're rowing from our kneecap to our hip. Feel that lat, squeeze, squeeze. One more. Stand up, switch hands. Elbow back and row. Kneecap to your waist. Avoid hunching through your shoulders. Last few. One more. Right, let's say hello to those triceps, the back of the arm. Take the kettlebell by the bell. Bring it up, squeeze in your elbows. Bring the weight down to the back of your neck. Bring it down and up. You do not let those elbows flare out. Fabulous. Now it doesn't take a lot of work to really feel our triceps. Oh, starting to feel it now, back of the arms. Two more of these. Hello, triceps. Take the handle by one hand. Down, rack, down, rack. Now, when we bring it up to rack position, the weight is on the back of the wrist, okay? So here is your rack position. Rotate forwards, up, rack. We're going to do 30 seconds on each side.
Coming home, we're coming home now. Facing the world as one. Put your arms around, feeling this love tonight. Coming home.
One more and switch. On the opposite side, down, rack, onto the back of your wrist. Keep going.
Coming home, we're coming home now, facing the world as one. Put your arms around, feeling this love tonight. Coming home now, facing the world.
We're going to do one more of these and then we're going to switch hands. Now we're going to start from rack position. On the back of the wrist, rotate. Now as you press up, palm faces forward. Single arm shoulder press. One more on this side. Change hands. Single arm press. So once we're finished doing this side, we're going to put that together and we're going to do the clean and press each side. So we've set it up first. One more. Switch hands, put it together. Down, rack, shoulder press. Rotate, rack, rotate palm forwards. Keep it going. One more. Switch hands. Go on the other side. Rotate as you press. Keep going. We're going to go into a row variation next. Give me one more. Changing hands. We're going into a prone row. So the hips go back. This time, your hand is facing forward, not to the side. Bring the elbow out. Out. So the elbow now, instead of coming back, is coming out. Out to the sides. One more. Switch sides. Side row. Elbow comes out. Twice more. Take the kettlebell by the bell. Next move is called a swing with a curl and a press. We go back, curl, shoulder, press. 3 moves in one. Press it up. Keep it going. Nice and warm now. Got a nice sweat going on. One more of these and we've got a shoulder press variation. So we started with a basic press, going into a rainbow press. It comes up and it comes over. So you're tapping the handle on your shoulder. Almost there, keep going. One more on each side. Take it back in one arm, bicep curl, bring it up and then rotate to the hip. Upper body stays nice and still. And if you can't do one arm, just go back and repeat the double arm bicep curls because we're going to do each side. One more. Change the hand and repeat that bicep curl. If you're doing the curl with both hands, just keep going. Got a front raise coming up next. Last one. Right, take hold of the bell, Squeeze your glutes, relax your shoulders, tummy nice and tight. Lift up in line with your shoulders. Now again, we're not swinging through the back, so you're not swinging to get the weight up. Fabulous. We're almost done. Give me one more of these. And pop that weight down. Well done. That is legs done. Upper body done. Grab yourself a quick drink. So we've got our ab blast next. So I'm going to reset my timer. Grab yourself a quick drink. And grab yourself a mat. Now when we do our core blast, you can use your kettlebell if you want to. However, it is quite challenging to work the core with weight. If you are new to core work, probably best to do the exercises without using the weight, especially if they're moves you've not done before. So practice them without the weight before you start to do them with weight. So we're going to come on down. Just going to shift this, you can see me better. Right, I'm going to come down to the floor, feet on the floor. Take your kettlebell if you're using it. Now really important that as you come back that you brace your tummy tight. You want to avoid hunching and curling up. So keep everything nice and strong and we twist. Oh, start the clock. Twist, twist. So your shoulders are down, away from your ears, and you've got that rotation through your waist. Now option, no weight. Now if you're not using a weight, you're still using exactly the same muscles, you've just not got quite as much resistance. Keep them coming. And if you do need to quickly stretch it out at any point, then you can. We're going to do one more on each side. And then we're going to come down onto our back. So really important, anytime you do work that you're lying on your back, pull your belly button in and press your back into the floor. If you're using your weight, bring it up over the chest, bring up those legs and flutter kick. Now again, you don't have to use the weight. If you're not using the weight, just have the hands by your side. And if it's too much to keep the legs straight, just tap the toe and go from here. Or just reduce the amount that you do. Good, good, keep it going. Legs are nice and long if you can. That back is staying pressed into the floor. These are called your flutter kicks. 2 more on each side. And bring your feet down so they are now on the floor. Keeping your feet down on the floor, take your weight up. Now look through the handle of your kettlebell. Now stay looking through the handle and then Push up and lift those shoulders. This is called a crunch to press. So we're lifting up, down, up, down. We're not coming all the way up. Good job. Remember, weight down if needed. You've got 2 more. Now relax the shoulders. Keep the weight where it is. Pick up the legs, point the toes. Now these are called scissor kicks. Get a nice big range of movement. So now the legs are coming out. And then they're crisscrossing at the top. Again, the back stays on the floor. To make it a little bit easier, keep those feet higher up instead of bringing the legs lower. Keep them coming. Nice big range of movement if you can. Squeeze those inner thighs. Keep going. Twice more. And now bend those knees. Pop those feet back on the floor. Lower the kettlebell down toward the chest. Now your feet are hip distance apart. And we're going to do a hip extension to a press. So we're going to push up and down. We're going to drive through the heels and press up. Squeeze your glutes. Good job. Drive. Twice more. And then we're going to work the obliques. So we're going to bring the feet up. Knees are going to be over the hips, hands are going to be up, and then we're going to twist, center, and then the opposite side. So the arms are going the opposite way to those feet. Keep going. One more on each side. Fabulous. Right, we're going to do a toe touch with a pull over next. Now your feet are going to be up. Take the kettlebell behind the bed. So we're going to tap behind, reach up. Tap behind and up. Remember, if needed, put that weight down. Can you touch your laces? We are almost done. Last two. Put that weight down. Well done. Come over onto your back. So that is our legs, upper body, and ab blitz done. Come onto the back. Bring your knees, hug them into your chest. Now place your hands on your knees and circle your knees in one direction. And now reverse these circles and circle the knees in the other direction. And now just pop your feet down. Bring one of your legs towards you, straighten the thigh and keep that tailbone down. Nice, lovely deep stretch through the back of that thigh. And now bending this knee, place your heel on your other knee and then just take that knee out. Oh, that feels nice. Now if you're happy here, just hold it here. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, bring that other leg up, bring it up, and that will just increase that stretch. Oh, that feels really good. And now switch the legs. Bring the other heel up. Nice big stretch through the back of the thigh. Heel onto the knee and then push that knee out. And again, you can either hold it or you can bring it up. You might find that you're tighter on one side than the other. Oh. And then bring it down. Just drop both of your knees to one side. And then just turn to look the opposite way to your knees. You've got a nice twist through the waist. Now slide that top knee up a little higher. And now drop. Knees the other side. Turn to look the opposite way. Got that nice twist. And then bring it up to the centre. Slowly taking your time, roll up into a seated position, push your hips back. Now if you can straighten the legs, go for it. If your hamstrings are just too tight and this is very uncomfortable, just bend those knees if you need to. And then just bring your body weight forwards. Again, just getting a really nice deep stretch through the back of those legs. Now bring the feet wider. Again, if it's uncomfortable, then you can keep your knees bent and just bring your weight forwards and just hold that stretch. Relax through the shoulders. And then come on up, bring one arm up, take a big stretch and then take the stretch over. And then over to the other side, stretch up and stretch over. Come on up to seated. Sit however you feel comfortable. I quite like a butterfly stretch, so soles of the feet together and then the knees are out. if you're more comfortable with the feet forward or the feet out, just sit however you feel comfortable. Just make sure that your spine is nicely stacked, your shoulders are relaxed away from your ears, and just drop the head to one side and pull that opposite shoulder down. Lovely stretch through the neck to the center, and then switch sides, bring it over. And then come up to the center, bring those knees together, and then rock your body weight forwards. So the weight is on the balls of your feet and you're using your fingertips for balance. Now as you bring your tailbone up, press down your heels and just drop the crown of the head toward the mat, allowing the arms to just hang wherever they want to. Let the arms feel really heavy. And then slowly, slowly peel yourself up and just give me some lovely big shoulder rolls. And now reverse these shoulder rolls, bring them forwards. Give me one more. And now pop the hands in the small of your back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Nice stretch through the chest. And then chin comes in, round off the upper back. And then bring one hand into the small of that back, stretching through your tricep. And then stretching the other side, hand in the small of the back. And then lastly, if needed, hold on to something. If you're a bit wobbly, bring your heel to your bum, push through your hip into a nice stretch through that quad, so the front of your thigh. Step your foot back, take a big stretch over. And repeat on the other side. So heel to bum and reach. Nice quad stretch. Now take it behind. Big side stretch. Well done. So I hope you enjoyed that workout. Give yourself an absolutely massive clap for completing this workout today. Make sure you stay hydrated. If you feel you need a little bit more of a stretch, please stretch a little bit more if you feel that you need it. Take on some water and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me today.